Mom. Today I will be discussing about communication. So first, what is communication? A communication is a process of sending information from one place to another. So the five parts or the elements of communication is first is the source. So the source is where the message starts. Example, kanang ikaw ang speaker, so ikaw ang matig-istorya or ikaw ang mohatag sa message sa imuha nga mga receiver. So next is the transmitter. So transmitter is prepares the message so it can be sent. Next is channel and noise. So the channel is the path where the message travels through, such as a cable or air, or pwede po through phone. I mean, medium na siya, but still similar. Next is noise. So noise is the unwanted signal that disturbs the message. Next is the receiver. So the receiver gets the signal and changes it back into the original message. It is the person or an individual who decode the message that was sent by the sender. And lastly, the destination. So the destination is the final receiver of the message, such as the person listening to me now. Thank you, ma'am. Now to the type of modulation. But first, modulation means changing a carrier signal so it can carry a message. So types of modulation is analog and digital modulation. So in analog, there are three types. First, the amplitude modulation, or the AM. It changes the amplitude or strength of the signal. Second is the frequency modulation, or FM. It changes the frequency of the signal. Third is the phase modulation, or the PM. It changes the phase of the signal. Now let's move on to the second modulation, which is the digital modulation. So digital modulation sends information using binary numbers. So the binary numbers are the 0 and 1. It is more resistant to noise and is commonly used in modern digital communication. Now the four techniques of digital modulation. First is the amplitude shift keying. Second is the frequency shift keying. And third is the phase shift keying, and lastly the quadrature amplitude modulation. Next is signal bandwidth. So it is the range of frequencies used by a signal, and a wider bandwidth can carry more information. So what is frequency division multiplexing? So FDM is a method of sending many signals at the same time by giving each signal a different frequency. This allows them to share one communication channel without interfering with each other. Next is the time division multiplexing, or TDM. So it is a method where many signals share one channel by taking turns in time. Each signal is sent during its own time slot. Next is the frequency band. So it is a specific range of radio frequencies used for communication. Different services like radio, television, and mobile phones use different frequency band. Lastly is the radio frequency spectrum. So the radio frequency spectrum is the part of the electromagnetic spectrum used for wireless communication. It allows devices like radio, television, Wi-Fi, and mobile phones to send and receive signals, because many systems use it and spectrum is carefully regulated.